Alright, this is what I'm going through again and again and again and again. It keeps going and going and going and going. Now, they just stole my fucking SD card, 16 gigabyte. I had two of them, one out of my fucking bag, one in my bag. And I always put my bag in my parents' room, okay? Now, my parents have no use for it, okay, whatsoever. And nobody else knows that my bag's in there. And that my memory card's is in there. Besides the motherfuckers that's been stalking me and, stealing my shit. They sold hard drives out of my fucking laptop. They switched me laptops for an older version with a smaller hard drive. After I tried to I went to go order something on Newegg, like a surveillance system, and they didn't want me to because it would be my second time purchasing one. Because the thing is, the first one, they made it not work, just like they did my laptop. And this was funny, okay. I go to purchase this DVR system, 16 channel, security system. Well, they didn't want me having it because they didn't want me seeing them with their invisibility, okay. Well, the thing is I ordered that and found out that it turned on, then it turned off, and it wouldn't turn back on, okay? Now, check this out. Okay, so I went to go online on my mom's computer to, print out a RMA to get a exchange, refund. So I did that. Well, I went to, do that and print it out. I found out that I printed out the wrong one. I printed out the, some other shit, but not the RMA. Because they wasn't specific on how to do it. It was my first time doing it. Well, okay. So I go to get back on my mom's computer. It's crashed. Okay, I don't fuck with no registry files or nothing. Well, let me get the story short before they make it so I can't upload this video like my other videos. That's why I'm speaking so quick. Man, my bad on that. But I go to try on my laptop and go to turn it on. The motherfucker wouldn't turn on, but it worked the other day before. No problem. Okay, it wouldn't turn on at all. So, I tried to plug it in, charge it up, waited an hour, and still wouldn't turn on, do nothing. Okay. Now, this is the funny part. A week later, I was like, let me try this laptop, see if it'll turn on now. Well, what do you know? It turns on, and then all this bullshit that I got a smaller hard drive. I'm missing files, and I noticed that there's a file being shared, and I don't share my files, and this is a file. I don't even know what the fuck type of file. It ain't no music file, no video file, no nothing like that. It's just a file of the system. Well, go to turn out. I go look at my, internal on the computer, right click and properties and check, and what do you know, I have an 80 gig hard drive for a Toshiba Satellite number 2. Okay, Toshiba Satellite 2. That's what I purchased. Okay, I know what I purchased. I purchased that when I was in school. Okay, well, I go to look internally, and it's an 80 gig hard drive, which I remember I had a 160 gig hard drive. Wow, how does it turn half of a hard drive out of nowhere? And I know when you use space, and I know how that works and everything, but when it says 60 out of 80 gigabytes free, that means you got an 80 gigabyte hard drive, which is specifically you ain't gonna have 80 gig, you know what I mean, because all these programs that's running on it and everything. Well, okay, well, why isn't it saying like 60 out of 160? Because somebody swapped me computers and hard drives. Well, the thing is, they didn't just swap me hard drives. I thought they did at first. They swapped me a whole fucking goddamn laptop of the older version. The version before the Satellite 2. It's just original Toshiba Satellite. So, you know what I mean? Well, now, you know what I mean? All of a sudden, it works a week later. Now, what type of shit is that? That shit doesn't happen. Well, check this out. I was just, trying to watch a video, or no, do something, do comments on my account, of the YouTube just the other day. Give heads up to people. And guess what? they're throwing off my internet connection so I can't even get people comments. Just, oh, there's no internet connection or anything. But I don't use my phone really at all. And, you know, I have it off like 3 days out of a week. And, you know, I after I'm done with it, I turn it off and I turn it on airplane mode. And I ain't really on it at all. And I ain't got no internet connection? No. More likely, they're blocking me from exposing the truth about, you know, oh yeah, these man-made earthquakes and the man-made tsunamis and all that. Okay, well, if you watch my blackout video, I made it blackout because I had to hurry up and make the video, and, you know, I was pissed off because they blocked my video, rejected it after, you know, it being uploaded 100% after it took 2 hours to upload, okay? And it got up to 100%. And then, after it got up to 100%, it took over 45 minutes to tell me that I'm rejected, which I was already calling this out, that they're gonna, oh yeah, I have it on another video, that, yeah, they're gonna come out with some error message and give me a problem, oh yeah, there's error message between something, you know what I mean? Well, oh yeah, they're saying the video's too long. But they made it go all the way to 100%, and then after 45 minutes of being 100%, and then it goes to process, like, not even halfway through, not even a quarter way through, and then it tells me that it, you know what I mean, it's too long. Come on, man, it would have told me that right from the get. These guys are blocking my video because they don't want you guys hearing it, okay? Now, I'm at 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Well, I need to hurry up and speak a little more, because obviously they say a 15-minute video is long enough. Oh, okay, right. Okay, right. But anyways, yeah, I've uploaded many videos of 25 minutes, you know, had no problem, and like that. And these guys are just, you know, just stop me from exposing them, and like that. Well, the thing is, I know what I had of all my SD cards, my hard drives, my computers, everything I have. I know what the fuck I got, okay? I purchased it. I know what the fuck I got. Especially after I written them down, how many of them I written down, how many 16 gigabyte SD cards I written down, how many 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes, I mean, not 3, I know they don't come out with 3, but 4, 8, 32, you know what I mean? I know how many cards I got of each one of them. And these guys are all thinking they're sly, trying to steal my fucking cards. After, you know what I mean, all my SD cards, after they go and steal my data, you know what I mean? They just, it's to no fucking end. They just keep stealing and stealing and stealing my shit. And, you know, they got this invisibility. If you don't believe it, look it up. And if you ever been gangstalked, man, this is for you. You need to know about this. You are a target, so they're gonna use that, you know, that invisibility on you. And trust me, you may not notice it, but if you heard like little whispers here and there, even your friends heard it. You know what I mean? Trust me, right there. There you go. But you know, I can't really say that, because now they got this audio spotlight. And believe me, all the people, now I know that people ain't crazy out there, that when they hear voices. Man, they had this technology way back in the day of the audio spotlight. And look, if you don't know nothing about that, I suggest you look it up, because this ain't no joke. They had a lot more technology than that back in the day, and they had it way back in the day, okay? They were making people look crazy back then, and that's fucked up, okay? Now, before this gets to 10 minutes, I'm going to let it go so they can't try to say another fucking error message. But anyways, you know, if you're losing shit, against data stolen, your GPS is turning on your phone after you turn it off, you are being stalked by these gangstalkers, and then they're stealing your data, everything, stealing everything from you regardless, and you may not know it. But I suggest you look and keep an eye on your GPS on your phone. Turn it off, and if anything, if it turns on its own, there you go. There's your question. There's your answer. And like that. Alright, it's already about almost to hit 10 minutes, so I gotta go. Trays, guys. Take it easy. Be safe.